What's up, y'all? It's Mr. X, and I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about two new maps we're going to have in the Overwatch League this season. The addition of Colosseo and New Queen Street aren't the only new locales we'll be seeing this year. The league will still be playing the classic modes of Escort and Hybrid on two brand new maps, the Ritz and Glitz of Monaco on Circuit Royal, but let's kick things off with my hometown, the mean streets of New York City, Midtown. Now, you've all seen the cool features of this map, the iconic yellow taxis, the fire truck, the pizza parlors, but let's see how this map will be played in the Overwatch League and of course by you guys once you get your hands on the Overwatch 2 PvP beta. As this is a hybrid map, point A must be captured first in order to unlock the payload. Attackers leaving spawn will have a bit of asphalt to cover before they'll encounter the first choke and are left with a choice. Try to take high ground by pushing up through the subway car on top, or push underneath the train car to reach point A. Defenders, on the other hand, can play up on the spawn side of the subway platform, or they can wait near the point and wait to see if the teams will push underneath or come through the subway car. Ultimately, if the attackers can push past the fire truck and capture point A, they'll be ready to start cruising. Even if they've lost point A, here's where it gets fun for the defending team. As soon as this giant door opens, the defense can play really close to the attackers, much like we've seen Overwatch League pros do playing on Eichenwald after point A. They can utilize high ground effectively to really try and keep attackers from pushing the payload any further. As well, even if they do manage to gain some ground, it's another tough underpass for the attackers to push through, but also for the defense to hold as a choke. You'll definitely see defenders scrambling to take the high ground here, and attackers will have trouble pushing through. The defenders have a lot of open space to work with to defend point B, much like we've seen on maps like Blizzard World. If the attackers can capture point B, they can then enter the train station for the final push. Inside Grand Central Station, there are still lots of high ground positions for the defense, but if the attackers can get around that first corner, they can flip the advantage in terms of their positioning. Once the attackers get around that final corner, there are really only two alleyways for the defenders to get out of spawn, so the offense can do a nice job locking them in there and completing the map. And in the New York Minute, that's Midtown. Let's hop across the pond to Circuit Royal, home of fancy cars, shopping, and more high ground. Now, of course, with Escort, there's no first point to capture, so our race car payload can hit the gas immediately, but this first corner is really tight, a feature unique to Circuit Royal as compared to other maps. The defenders have an initial high ground position to try and hold close around that first corner, but if they lose that spot, it's all offense as it's a straightaway with not a lot of cover for the defense. As the payload gets closer to point A, the defense has a huge high ground advantage, one unlike in any other Overwatch map, and that will make it difficult for the offense to cap point A and advance uphill to point B. Once the race car makes its way up the hill into the hotel entrance at point B, here's where things start to even out, literally. There doesn't seem to be any real advantage here, as the defense has some high ground options, but the attackers have the same access to that high ground. The payload pushes through the hotel lobby, and flankers can find lots of different covers to try and create havoc in the mezzanine. And on the final push, finishing the map might be tough for attackers because there are many points from the spawn the defense can use to their advantage. We'll be sure to see some final teamfights come down to the wire on this map's final push. So those are your brand new Hybrid and Escort maps for this season. Who do you guys think is going to be the master of these maps coming into the year? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Overwatch League YouTube channel for more PvP beta news and tips and tricks.